Today we'll be doing the handstand push-up tutorial. So it's very brief. It's only like 4 minutes. I could go hours talking about handstand and handstand push-up. So I'm really sorry if there's a lot of information I don't cover. If after this tutorial you have questions, please write me. I want to tell you that it took me a few years to get some handstand push-ups, but I'm hoping with the information in this video you'll be rocking a handstand push-up in a few months. When I started practicing, there wasn't that much available information on YouTube. Now it's getting a lot better. So here goes. The first exercise that I want you to practice is frog or crow pose. I don't do it statically. I'm kind of rocking back and forth from crow pose. You could eventually do it statically, just like so. And what you do is you bring the knees behind the triceps and you just hold the pose. I'll give you a front view. Plant the hands so you rock yourself forward and you basically rest and cradle the knees onto the triceps. Next exercise, what you want to do is you basically jump against the wall. This should be quite easy, and you lower yourself down as much as possible, feet always touching the wall. You try and bring your head as close down to the floor as possible. Feel your shoulders working and just continue breathing deeply and rhythmically. This next exercise is almost the same, but your feet are not always touching the wall. You're only touching the wall as a support when you lose your balance and bearings. So basically, you're not trying to fall the opposite way where your feet land back on the floor. When you lose your bearings, you bring your feet always back against the wall. And this will kind of give you that idea of balance. Next idea I want you to try is just a free handstand. You try to stay as long as possible. So imagine if it takes you if you need 30 seconds to do 5 handstand push-ups, obviously you're gonna have to stay up at least 30 seconds. So try and stay as long in the handstand as possible. This will give you an idea of how long you could stay in your push-up. Next is the fingers, right, and hands. I want you to ground the fingers into the floor like a spider. Really push the fingers and wrists. Don't just push the wrists like so, because you will fall over. So the hand is grounded like a spider, fingers and wrists. Next exercise, what you do is you do half handstand push-up. So not full range of motion, you just bend the elbows slightly and you try your best to go down and continue breathing. Don't worry about touching the floor with your nose. Next one, you do full range of motion. You try touching the floor with your nose and you come back up. You try touching the floor with your nose and you come back up, and basically continue breathing. It's the breath that's going to take you through this. If you choke the breath and you stop breathing, basically you're going to get stuck and you're going to fall over, especially at the beginning when you're not particularly strong. So continue having a strong rhythmic breath when doing the handstand push-up. And then if you want to do some more advanced stuff, I saw this in CrossFit, you can do crow pose to handstand, which I'll actually make another tutorial on this maybe after Christmas. So you cradle the knees onto the elbows and you come back up, cradle the knees onto the elbow and come back up. Remember, I have provided only a few ideas for the handstand push-up because it's so vast. I hope this is helpful, and namaste.